I was 12 years old when this happened. I was born and raised in the village, and I was soon told that I was going to visit my aunt in another village. Fetching water from the well in the morning was an unspoken rule. It just had to be done. I woke up earlier than everyone else one morning and decided to go and fetch some water. The main well in this village was done by the government. It was very deep and was right at the center of the village. It was very beautifully crafted and decorated. It was like a small room with semi-walls and a thatched roof. It also had two sides to fetch water from so that the children who didn't have enough strength to pull up the water bucket could help each other by doing it in pairs. Being new in this village and using that well for the first time, I wasn't used to its mechanism. I began fetching my water, and when I was certain that the bucket had water in it, I began to pull the bucket using the chain, and as the bucket approached the mouth of the well, I positioned myself to let go of the chain with one hand and grab the bucket with the other. And that's what I did. But I wasn't used to this well, and the chain slipped from my hands, forcing the bucket filled with water back into the well at a very high speed. The deeper it went, the faster the drop. As the chain rapidly untangled from its log and got pulled by the bucket into the well, I tried timing it so I could quickly grab it and stop the drop. At the time, I was terrified of the chain cutting and destroying the one well that the whole village depended on. I also didn't want to cause commotion and attract people. There was no one anyways, because it was really early in the morning, and for that reason, there was no one to help me. The chain drop seemed so long, and I kept trying to get a hold of it, but I didn't manage, until it finally came to a halt, and I was relieved that the chain was firmly attached to its log, and that was all I was concerned about. I was so worried about destroying the well that I didn't realize that the chain didn't hook my hand as I was trying to stop it. I attempted so many times, and my hand was initially supposed to be grabbed, crushed, and destroyed by that chain. But it just kept passing through like my hand wasn't even there. I wasn't saved at the time, and I didn't understand the first thing about Christianity. But God still saved me. My experience taught me that God loves us all and really cares for us, believer or not, just like His word says. But God clearly shows and proves His own love for us by the fact that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us.